Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to have an online presentation related to languages, dialects, and varieties. In our group, we have 5 people. There are Ahmad Rajif Musyafa, Samuel Roynardo, Putri Badalujana, Fadila Andini, and Judia Ashari. Go on to our first topic. It's about language and dialect in sociolinguistics. This topic is going to be explained by Putri Widaltojana. Wirda, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, moderator, for the time. So I will explain about language and dialect in social linguistics. As we know, there are many different languages in the world. First of all, as we know, a language is a fundamental tool of communication for human beings. In language communication, people have differences in using a language, such as how to pronounce words, intonation that they use, and how they choose to construct sentences. These differences create language variations. These language variations called as dialect. A dialect is a special kind of language characteristics of a particular region or social group. Dialect differentiated by the vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation, or phonology, including prosody. However, every country and its social groups have their dialects that affect the languages itself. These variations in the language itself also define a social legacy in the form of the speech and become the symbol of unity in society. The dialect of a language is related to social factors such as economic status, age, and the occupation of the speaker. Dialects commonly found in the linguistics communities can come in the form of regional dialects and social dialects. Thank you. I'll give back to the moderator.
Okay, thank you, Wirda. Next, we have our second topic. It's about regional dialects. This topic is going to be explained by Ahmad Razif. Razif, time is yours.
Thank you for the time. So, regional dialects is a condition where there is a single language, but there is a different way to pronounce the language in particular place in where the language is spoken. So, for example, there are two English we know, which is British English and American English. So there is a bit different in how they say the word. For example, maybe for American it's called chocolate, but for in British it's called chocolate. So there is a in British it's more fast for the word, while American is more slow in how it pronounced. It is also even in the British itself there is this difference in more local dialects. For example, in British there is Irish, Scottish, and England. So there is more different dialects within the regional itself. I return to moderator.
Okay, thank you, Razif. Next, we have our third topic. It's about social dialects. This topic is going to be explained by myself. Social dialects deal with linguistic phenomena based on one's social background, such as social class, age, group, and ethnic background. Here we can see on the left, there is a picture that show us about social class. There are lower class, middle class, and upper class. Next slide. In social class, vocabulary is as a social maker. In the 1950s in England, many pairs of words were to identify the social group the speaker belongs to. The word either placed the speaker in the upper class speakers or the non-upper class speakers. Next slide. In example, upper class speaker will say sitting room and lavatory. Meanwhile, non-upper class speaker will say sitting room as lounge and lavatory as toilet. Next slide. Here we have our last topic. It's about styles and register. This topic is going to be explained by Samuel and Junia. Samuel, time is yours.
Thank you for your time. I will explain about styles and register. There is a terminological distinctions between register and style. Both are associated with specific speech situations, but whereas register often refers to the specific vocabulary chosen and expected in connection with a particular speech situation, style also includes grammatical variations. Register was defined as a variety of language defined according to its use in social situations. Register is a special variety marked by a special set of vocabulary or technical terms associated with professions or occupations or other defined social group, as they are most likely used on specific situations and with particular roles and status involved. Thank you.
Meanwhile, in style, it is used to refer to particular ways of using language in particular contexts. Speakers can adopt different style of speaking depending on the circumstances. Speaker can speak very formally or informally. Style is also considered as the dress of tone. I will be back to the moderator.
Okay, thank you for Samuel and Junia for giving this last presentation. And so we have finished our presentation for today. Thank you for giving attention to our presentation. I hope you can get new information and knowledge from seeing our presentation. And thank you. Stay healthy and stay positive. See you.